no conversation.
I'm gonna go through it
Ain't no
one more time.
conversation.
Just for the people, why is BTS the best? I'll just go through it really quickly. Just a quick 30 seconds. They make better music. They write their own music. Their choreography is better. They actually look better dancing to the choreography. Their
hmm
videos have actual meanings. Their music has actual meanings. They have full control over what they do. The label lets them do what they want because the label believes in them. They tour. Welcome back to the React Room. I'm your boy Don K.
AJ in the building. What's happening, good people?
Man, nothing much is happening, man. Let me ask you this: do you think BTS is the best? Because that's the subject for today. Is BTS the best group in the world right now today?
Yes. Unfortunately, yes.
It's like the reason he say unfortunately because we tired of answering this question. It's a constant question that keep going around, and it's like, bro, if you don't want, I just feel like this. It's a bunch of reasons. I know I got my own reasons. Everybody know my reasons, but I'm just like, bro, it's not that hard. It's just like
There's no other group worldwide bigger than them.
just put out a group that's bigger than them. It's a really easy. I'm not saying it's easy to do, but I'm saying it's easy to do. If I'm tired of you being the number one group, all I got to do is be better than you. Now I'm not saying that's easy to do,
It,
but you know,
it is actually easy for them. It is easy to put out a group, but
right?
what the product you gonna get back? What you gonna get in return? Is it gonna be on? Is it gonna be on that top notch level, or it's gonna be one hit and you ain't gonna hear from them no more? Because that's what I usually. That's what I've been seeing.
That's what I've been seeing a lot. I hear one song, maybe two,
I hear,
and then
I hear one or two songs, maybe three, but it'll always be one hit single, and after that, it just died
after that
out.
first album, it's just no coming back. It's just no coming back. But you know what? I got a bunch of other reasons. But we're gonna watch this guy from Borascity. And then I'm gonna get I just need more ammo. I got a lot of I could go first off, I can go for like 30, 40 minutes if I really want
Yeah.
why I think they the number one group in the world. I could really go deep into it. But I'm gonna just see what other people think, and then we're gonna come back. Because I got a whole arsenal of stuff I could go through, starting with touring and sales, but then we're gonna come back to that. Touring, sales, and just music. I could just say just music. We're not gonna even get into the dancing. I'll break all of that down after the video, but we're gonna get into it and see what she gotta say.
CC.
A fan of BTS in 2019. I knew about them a couple of years before, but I never really gave them a chance because I was not really into pop music. But when they released Boy With Love in 2019, I perceived some kind of counterculture image that really caught my attention. Of course, the most visible and shocking factors were their image, their performance, and their use of visual concepts. So I also got interested in K-pop as a whole because K-pop prioritizes these factors too. I researched a lot. I listened to hundreds of songs, and I still remember every big group and song from 2019, as well as the most popular K-pop songs ever. However, the more I discovered, the more I got bored of K-pop. So although I wanted to get deeply involved with K-pop in 2019, with time I only stayed with BTS and my usual rock and metal bands. This is only my personal experience, and I can name you a million reasons why I believe BTS is the best. Not just my favorite, not just the most popular, but the best. There is a popular conversation I see in every music fandom. Your favorite artist is not necessarily going to be the best artist. So if someone says that their favorite artist is XYZ, they are not necessarily arguing that this artist is the best. They are just saying that XYZ is their favorite. But I've noticed that in K-pop, this notion is not always present. To the contrary, many use favorite and best interchangeably. And I somehow came to the conclusion that this is because of BTS. Let me explain. K-pop is and has always been a niche industry.
Pause it for a second, Kelvin. A lot of people get a lot of you guys get that confused with favorite and best. There's a big difference between the two. A big difference.
All right, I'll give you a perfect example. If you look at this picture that's freeze frame right now, this shot,
Yeah.
I see Twice. I believe I see Twice. I believe I see Blackpink. I believe I see BTS. I think I see ITZY, maybe Baby Monster. I see a lot of groups. And if you
Mm-hmm.
talk to each one of those fandoms, they would all say my group is the best. You like the way they look. You like the way they dress. You like their story. You don't listen. Most of these groups don't even consistently put out albums and music year after year after year after year after year. Bro, Blackpink probably put out the least amount of music of all of these groups on there. And the rest of them, they albums are what, 4 or 5 songs, sometimes 7 songs, maybe 10. They put out album what, once every 2-3 years. They put out singles and they put out the same album every year, like four
I just put
times.
out a project.
Bro, listen. When you go look
But
through when
you
you
ain't
go,
heard nothing about it.
I don't know, man. When you go look at catalogs, when you go look at music, when you go look at what does my music mean, bro, rap singing about food and crazy colors and catchy little lines is only gonna take you so far. But if you look at what they doing, they
Mm-hmm.
kind of like hip hop. They like the group as a whole, like what the old hip hop was. They actually got so many messages behind it. Bro, these other groups don't got no messages, but bro, it's no offense, but
Nothing.
they don't have no messaging behind your song. Like you can't make a
No.
song about love and then say that's the hidden man. Okay, you talking about love. Okay, you talking about anything that's cute and colorful and matches that and is either love, is either a breakup. It's the same stuff. But when you got their music, it's completely different. It's completely different. So yeah, that favorite and the best, I don't really want to hear nothing about no any group on stage. I don't want to hear except BTS. I don't want to hear nothing about the artist that I like is the best artist. Stop it. Like first off, if you take them off that stage, no one around the world is taking the rest of those groups seriously when you say they're the best. like serious. And that's not just my opinion. Bro, that is a fact. Bro, BTS get still disrespected in some places about being the best with their catalog, with their record-breaking numbers, with their number ones. So what do you think the rest of these people are doing with no number ones, no record-breaking performances, and you're selling in Korea, but we know what that means.
They're doing YouTube numbers.
And don't even get me
That's
started.
That's all I can think of, and I don't want to get started on that.
Oh yeah, I don't have time to talk about bots today, but whatever. Oops, I said it out loud. My bad.
Not only it is niche because it has not truly entered the mainstream music industry, K-pop is also niche because almost every single group is created in a similar way, with performers that have the same range of skills, and that all target one specific audience. So in an industry where every group is so similar in concept to each other, wouldn't it make sense for the most unique group to eventually become the most popular one? My answer is of course yes. The most popular group coming from the K-pop industry is undoubtedly the most unique group. I would even go as far as to say that they are the best group. I know this is a big statement because this phrase is ultimately the root of pretty much every big K-pop conversation. Whether this is argued by K-pop fans on social media, music critics on magazine articles, entertainment experts in South Korea, or even politicians in South Korea, the discussion about BTS being not only the most popular, but the best is so prevalent in pop culture. But why is this the conversation? BTS is the best at what? At everything? That sounds kind of crazy, but that is ultimately where every conversation goes, and I think there's a reason behind that. Back to my personal experience. It may be harsh to say that BTS ruined every other K-pop or Western group for me, but that's kind of what happened. Performance after performance, album after album, music video after music video. BTS proved to me, personally, that they have the best stage presence, the best composers, the best rap line, the best vocal line, the best dancers, the best music, that they are the most effective at transcending music genres and concepts, and even that they have the best story in the industry. These are, of course, just opinions. Opinions that I realized I shared with millions of people. But the simple act of expressing this opinion can be seen as controversial or too self-centered or too uninformed in K-pop spaces. It must be that I don't know enough K-pop groups, or that I have not listened to the right small independent group from an unknown company, or that I'm too far gone in the BTS rabbit hole that I refuse to see how good every other group is. This train of thought is not exclusive to K-pop.
Stop. 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 First off, no. Listen, I understand she trying to be diplomatic, and I get it what she's saying, cause she not trying to come off. She basically trying to say like, no, I did the research and I listened to this music, and sometimes the truth hurts, boy. I'm sorry. Sometimes you can't be nice to these people. They're not up here in the head. So I gotta do it for you because they've already labeled me the bad guy. Most of these other groups stink, and I'm sorry. This is the thing. I know in Korea they about politeness and honor and whatever. I get it. But I'm from America, and we just tell it how it is. A lot of those groups stink, and that's just the truth.
No sugarcoat.
I'm sorry. Some of them are good, but they're
If you
all...
stink, you stink, you stink.
They all sound the same. They all use the same concepts. They all got the same colorful imagery. They all got the same schoolboy thing. They never evolve. Like, they never evolve into nothing. It's always, they try to be sex symbols more than they try to be actual artists. They don't actually work at their craft. They got a million people writing for them and a million people choreographing the same type of videos, and they try to do a million model poses with the same look, and they don't really care about the music. And I'm just being honest with you, like, you can get some fans off that for a little while, but to be honest, you can look at as many K-pop groups as you want. I'm looking at, Jackson, I hear new groups popping up every single year. I hear new debuts every year. I heard all of this music. It's about all the same. It's all the same. If you want to be big, get a bunch of get a bunch of skinny girls together, skinny, pretty girls, and they, for what they deem beautiful, put makeup on them, make them do the bare minimum with the choreography, give them some writers with the same type of song, and then voila, they'll go big because they were one of the big three labels, and then they'll get some stuff, and then they'll get some awards or whatever. But the actual substance of the music, it's not very good. Cookies and ice cream, kill me with love, and all of this other, it's the same stuff.
They're going to hide it real quick.
Why do you think none of these people have gotten an invite to, like, and I get it, why do you think none of them are on the Scammies? Or why you think none of them really going to the American Music Awards getting a big welcome? Like, cause I'm gonna be honest with you, like, all of this stuff is good for Korea. Only Korea. Maybe Japan. And that's about it. The rest of this stuff, they can go
worldwide.
They can go to other cities. They can go to other countries and tour and get some fans. But the majority of people don't care about this music because it's only meant for them. Like, when you mix pop, R&B, and rap and all of that, you better come with it. And a lot of these groups don't really come with it like that. They think they coming with it because they delusional fan bases are saying, hey, we're the best ever. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not. You're very good. Very good. But you're not on this level. So I gotta defend Boy when she say, like, I get what she's trying to do, because she's saying, like, these people, because again, you got a million people attack. I don't care. Attack. You stink. And I'm not saying you stink to the bigger group. I'm talking about, bro, if I just don't want to call the names because I don't want to be that bad guy, but I've heard a lot of these groups, some of these songs are so bad, Jackson, that I can't even listen to them. Click. I give it about 30. You remember that meme of that white dude when he had the headphones? When he was like,
yeah.
That's what I be doing when I be listening to this stuff. Like I said, it is some good groups with some good songs, but on this level of what we talking about, what she talking about, the best,
or pop. I've seen
That's
it
the
closely in
difference.
rock and metal fandoms, and I've also noticed it in many other genres of music or entertainment in general. Niche is unique, mainstream is basic. I know that admitting my favorite group is the most popular group is seen as boring, basic, like I only know the surface. And I get this to some point. BTS are the only ones in K-pop who have reached the level of mainstream, so a lot of their listeners really do only know the surface of K-pop. But my point is that BTS being the most popular doesn't take away from them being the best. In this specific case, I argue the complete opposite. BTS did not have the power to have an automatic successful debut. They did not have a super planned, effective marketing strategy. They did not have the budget to have high quality music videos, but they still surpassed every other artist in the industry because they are genuinely the best.
Facts.
So why is the conversation always about BTS being the best in general? Why isn't the conversation about BTS being the best at singing, or the best at rap, or the best at dancing, or composing? I have a theory, and please don't get offended because there is nothing inherently wrong with what I'm about to say. But most K-pop groups don't go out of the box artistically because all of their artistic factors are given or instructed to them by their labels.
What did I just say? What did I just say without even watching this video? What did I just say? All of their lyrics are written by the label. All of their concepts for the music videos are recycled from the label. And their whole thought process on how they can act, how they can walk, how they dress is all from the label, whereas BTS is all organic. So
they writing all your lyrics. This ain't even you, really.
Whereas you got them, they decide, I want to do a rap album. Okay, do a rap album. I want to do an R&B album. Okay, do an R&B album. Well, I'm a rapper, but I want to sing too. Okay, go ahead and sing. Well, I sing. I want to rap. Well, go ahead and rap.
They got full control.
Full control.
I
don't like this set. I want to do a new set. I don't like this dance. I want to do a new dance.
It's the reason why they got full control.
You just heard what she just said. They didn't have no budget, no big label backing them. Just a bunch of haters trying to stop them from performing the little times they do got. So it's like, bro, when I hear this type of stuff, it's just even if this video was 2017, like, bro, this music. Listen, bro, I've heard a lot of K-pop. I'm not one of these people who just listen to BTS. Like, I've heard all of these groups. I could name you 25 K-pop groups off the top of my head, even back to the old 21s, the original G-Dragon, Big Bang. I was listening to all of that. I heard it all. I was
about G-Dragon.
Bro, even up into what they got now currently. Baby Monster, Twice, Illy, New Jeans, Red Velvet, in hyphen, EXO. Bro, I've heard all of this. So miss me with that nonsense. I'm not one of these guys who only listen to BTS. I've already listened to all of these guys, even Psy. People still think his name Gangnam Style, but his name Psy. And I've heard some of his music. And outside of Gangnam Style and that song with Sugar,
it's not good.
Out of Gangnam Style and that song, I forgot what the name of the song is with Sugar, but them two, okay. The rest of them, not so well. And I'm just, bro, it's not being a stand. It's reality. You people got to come to reality. The rest of these groups got to step their game up. Write your own lyrics, pick your own clothes, stop acting like a robot, and be successful, and we'll give you some grace.
They might be able to write their own lyrics, but the lyrics may not be good enough, so that's why they don't got no control. Gotta think about that too. Like, hey, we're not gonna let you do this. We're not gonna let you run the label in the ground this fast. Let us.
What if the label said, yo? What if the label said, yo, write a song and let me hear it? And then the label was like, All right, all right. We go. Oh, look, man. Let me get back to the video.
Other words, the message of their music, the concepts of their performances, the exploration of their talents, and even the overall success of K-pop groups depend on their labels. The idols or performers can be very hardworking. They can practice their choreographies to perfection, but the general public won't become loyal fans of an amazing choreography to a mediocre song with average vocals at best. Not in the same industry where BTS exists. You may also ask, what about the outliers? What about those groups with a good start of an artistic identity? Or the groups with extraordinary choreographies? Or the groups with amazing vocalists? Again, zero disrespect to these artists, because it doesn't have to be a bad thing. But they often lack many other factors that can make them reach the artistic
Colorful
level
concepts.
of BTS. Instead, if
colorful
they focus
concepts.
on the one thing they are the best at, target the right audiences, and find the right sound for their voices, they would most probably succeed in other industries. But in the K-pop and mainstream pop industries, the leading group is the multi-talented BTS, and labels just want to create another BTS, another multi-talented group, and that has failed hundreds of times because BTS is too good at being the best. The result is K-pop idols doing unbelievable choreographies to songs that are hard on the ears, amazing vocalists doing basic choreographies or even being forced to lip sync, and pretty faces having no other choice but to rap because they cannot sing. Some dancers are not good singers. Some singers are not good dancers. Not every pretty face belongs to the stage. And all of this is okay. Just give these groups pleasant music people can actually listen to. Allow them to grow as artists and target the right audiences, because BTS's audience is too used to seeing all of these talents together. So
All pretty faces don't belong on stage. Some people can rap. Some people can rap, but they can't sing. Some people can sing, but they can't
Some people
dance.
can sing, but they can't dance.
That's okay in the United States because we don't. You know, the Westerners, we lazy and we don't really do that. We just want a talented
Yeah.
singer or rapper. When you in K-pop, the
Mhm.
whole point of you being in K-pop is to rap, sing, and dance. It's supposed to be a bunch of stuff together. And if you got
Yeah.
a bunch of people who can't even do that, listen. I saw another group in there, G Idol. I reviewed G Idol a long time ago.
Yeah, you reviewed G Idol.
Queen Card and all of that. It was cool. I said it was cool. I said it was decent. I liked it. It's straight. But it's not on the level of this stuff. And it's like,
No.
it's okay. It's okay. I don't understand why it's so bad for people to understand. They're like, bro, I like you. You straight. You solid. But this is a whole nother level. It's just like us. We both play professional basketball overseas. We understand that. But when the NBA players come around, it's a different level. And we understand
it's a different
it,
level.
and we respect it.
Level.
I'm not walking up to LeBron talking about, yo, who you think you is? What's up? Like, imagine me walking up to Kobe or Melo, going, so, yo, what's up, man? You think you like that? You not like that? He be like, Plug, man, if you don't get your, boy, if you don't get your, that's how I feel when these groups come around and be like, these fans be like, oh, our group is so talented that, man, these girls and dudes, a lot of these girl groups move like sticks on stage. You would think that their dancing would be a lot better, seeing that people like to see women dance more than men. But a lot of these girl K-pop groups' choreography is bad.
Moving like robots.
Stick
Real
figures.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it's, bro. All right, man. It's only a little bit left, man.
K-pop groups feel very mediocre in comparison. You wouldn't ask Adele to dance because she doesn't dance. Dancing would cheap her performance. Actually, not dancing allows her to make people view her in another category than multi-talented artists like Beyoncé would be. People don't really compare Adele and Beyoncé because they are very different kinds of artists. So why do you keep setting your groups up for failure? BTS are the best artists in an industry that proclaims to celebrate multi-talented artists. Yet this same industry was unable or too lazy to try creating the perfect group until BTS happened. One can argue that groups like BTS cannot be fabricated because the lack of fabrication was what made BTS become BTS. They became good at showcasing all of these talents together while at the same time being individually excellent at their own thing. They got to this point because they wanted to succeed so bad that they had no other choice than grow and grow artistically very fast. In their first year and with almost no opportunities in the industry, they were already outperforming the biggest K-pop groups in the industry. And by outperforming, I don't mean numbers, of course. I mean that they actually performed better. People eventually noticed this, and this motivated BTS to grow beyond K-pop concepts. By their third year, BTS was getting the attention of audiences the K-pop industry thought would never listen. By their fifth year, BTS began their journey of becoming a supergroup, which is a group formed of amazing soloists. By their seventh year, they were already the biggest group in the music industry, targeting global audiences, composing very different genres of music, and even perfecting their identities as solo artists were things that came natural to them. They did not do what was given to them because they were not given a lot. So yes, BTS worked harder and more creatively. And more importantly, they never stopped growing. In an interview, Suga of BTS talked about the multiple analyses being done about their success. But what he noticed, and what I've also noticed in many of these analyses, is the theory that BTS is the biggest group because they are simply the best. They have practiced and have grown artistically so much that no matter what kind of event, festival, award show, or TV show they are performing at, they know for a fact that they will be the best.
우리에 대한 이 분석이 정말 많았거든요. 방탄소년단 어떻게 잘 됐을까, BTS는 어떻게 잘 됐을까. 무대 보시면 아시겠지만 잘해요. 정말 연습도 남들의 몇 배는 했다고 생각을 하고 지금도 마찬가지로 그렇게 하고 있고 무대에 올라갔을 때 우리가 제일 잘한다고 생각을 했어요 항상. 물론 이게 스포츠는 아니지만 우리랑 무대 대 무대로 붙여봤을 때 질 것 같다는 생각이 한 번도 든 적이 그만큼 준비를 많이 했고 사실 저희가 처음부터 잘 된 건 아니었어가지고 정말 별의별 상황들을 다 겪어봤어요. 그러다 보니까 대처할 수 있는 경험도 많았었고 그로 인해가지고 무대에서 더더욱 좀 멋있게 할 수 있지 않았을까. 여러 가지 경우의 수들을 다 경험해봤기 때문에 그 경험이 제 자신감의 근원이지 않나 생각이 듭니다.
I hope this video can explain my anecdote from the introduction. It's easy to say that I only think BTS is the best because I don't know many K-pop groups. I receive those comments all the time. But I actually believe I consider BTS as the best because I know all of these K-pop groups as well as Western boy bands. I know their go-to dance moves, personalities, and repetitive concepts. I notice how frequently they don't sing live, and I notice their lack of worry about their actual art. Of course, I'm not saying that they are not talented or hardworking. There's a lot of talented performers with all the abilities to grow artistically. But again, don't make Adele dance. She doesn't need Beyonce's audience. The best at being BTS are BTS, and it's inevitable for the rest of K-pop groups to appear mediocre in comparison. In the meantime, I'll continue affirming BTS is the best because I believe they are. Yes, it's an opinion, but it shouldn't be a controversial one.
I guess I'll be controversial. They are the best because it's easy to say it because they don't have much competition. That's the truth of the matter. And y'all can take it as disrespect if you want, where it's disrespect. Yeah. They don't have much competition because the groups that's over there ain't competition at all.
They don't have no competition.
Bro.
For what they're doing, they don't have no competition. Especially in Korea, they don't have nobody doing what they doing. There's other groups, but they not on the same level as them.
Bro, listen.
Not even people in the States groups in the States ain't even on the same level.
You can go to the States right now. I can see 10 random people walking down the street. Just if I went and got 10 music fans, and I can put money that if I was to ask 10 random people, because I've already done this, and I ask them, do you know who BTS is? Most black people who not really into that type of music gonna say, Now I heard of them boys. I seen them before. I know who they is. I might not recognize them, but I know that name, BTS. I know who they are, but I don't really listen to their music. And if you ask them, do you know any other K-pop groups? Hell no, I don't know nothing about them. I just heard of them boys. No. That's how it is. Don't nobody know these because the music isn't good. Let's start there. Once the music is good, everything else will take care of itself. And Sugar said it himself.
Everything else will fall in place.
They practice harder, they practice smarter, and they practice better. They dance better, they sing better, they rap better. Listen, in Korea, no competition.
I don't think you're gonna get another group like them.
Well, of course not.
Of
course not.
As far as being as creative as they are and just coming up with their own ideas and putting them all together themselves, not the team. I'm talking about themselves as a team, just all the group members.
It's a wrap.
Then, another reason why no other groups can do this, because they go off and do their stuff individually and still blow up.
Right.
It's like, it ain't no, okay, we doing top-notch things on our group project. When we go solo, we still doing top-notch things.
They doing stadium solo.
Yep, that's what I'm saying.
I was talking to Frankie the other day. He was telling me when he went and saw Jin. Shout out to the Frankie Biggs channel, but he was telling me he went to see Jin in Amsterdam and London. He said when he was in London, he was able to get it in a box. He was in a box. He was like, bro, it was a stadium. He said same thing with Amsterdam. He was like, bro, he never seen nothing like it. He was like, it was crazy. And hey, all I'm gonna say is, it's not even about. It's more about the act. I'm not gonna even talk about fan, but I'm talking about art. We talking about art, dance, singing, vocals, lyrics, composing, choreography. We actually talking about the substance of the group. I get they got more fans than y'all, obviously, but I'm not even trying to bring that into. I'm trying not to even bring up numbers. They don't even put out consistent music.
There's no use to bring that up. I'm just talking about as far as the other things.
Listen, bro, is BTS the best? Yes. Why? Because they just better at everything than they are over there. They're the best K-pop group, and honestly, they're the best group in the world, regardless of K-pop or not, because it ain't really no really good groups out there like that right now who can sing, rap, dance, and do what they do and tour. So at the end of the day, how can you argue that they're the best K-pop group when they're the best group in the world? That's like asking it's like if you got the championship and then you ask, is someone who you beat, who not in the championship, the best fighter in the world?
That sounds crazy.
Imagine you fought 10 people.
What you mean?
Imagine you fought 10 people and you knocked them all out, and you the undefeated heavyweight champion, and then you wake up and it's an article saying who's the best fighter in this country, and you looking at, they putting your face next to 5 other people and they all got a loss next to their column, and you just sitting there like, what? In the article saying, oh, it's a close. It's who do you think? Yeah, so in general, man, like I said, it's a disrespectful question. If I didn't beat you already, and my number is better than you, my performance is better than you, my music better than you, the people love me on every side of the world, I don't want to hear nothing about you being the best or no conversations. We got 6 number ones in America. Stop it. And I'm not debating it with you. So
the work speak for itself.
The work speak for itself, and I'm gonna go through.
Ain't no conversation.
I'm gonna go through it one more time, just for the people. Why is BTS the best? I'll just go through it really quickly, just a quick 30 seconds. They make better music. They write their own music. Their choreography is better. They actually look better dancing to the choreography. Their videos have actual meanings. Their music has actual meanings. They have full control over what they do. The label lets them do what they want because the label believes in them. They tour solo stadiums. They tour team stadiums. They sell more than you. They win awards more than you. I could keep going, but it's gonna get disrespectful, and then people gonna be like,
"But you don't need to say that much."
Okay, you right. You right.
What's understood don't need to be explained.
You right. You guys tell us in the comments.
And you gotta explain this. Yeah, we gotta explain this to people in the chat. That's ridiculous.
Okay, we're moving on, man. Anyway,
I'm pretty sure people want to hear the explanation. I don't know why.
I don't know. But anyways, you guys tell us what you think in the comments, man. Is BTS the best group in the world? Well, matter of fact, that's not even a question. Is BTS the best K-pop group? Is that a real conversation? Or is it's hard to say this with a straight face. If that's a real conversation, you guys let us know in the comments. And hey, I would just listen to what y'all say, man. We up out of here, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Always with love. Peace.